They've been staying in trailers off County Road 374 in Chilton County. Now they have to find other places to live. WIAT 42 News reporter Caitlin McCauley joins me now live in the studio with more on this story. Caitlin.
Lee, since 2010, 53 sex offenders released from prison have all come to live at the same address in Chilton County. Of those, 32 are convicted rapists, 21 have been convicted of molestation, and 43 of them committed crimes against children. They've all been released into the care of a man who calls himself a pastor, but they won't be living there much longer.
The sweet smell of cakes fresh out of the oven fills Deborah Morrison's kitchen. You would expect no less from a proud grandmother. But something about her home doesn't sit so well with her. Actually, it's what's right outside her home.
When you go to Grandma's house and you want to go and swing on your swing, usually that's okay, but not here. When they come to Nana's, they know that we've got to be with them at all times. And so, they're scared.
That's because convicted sex offenders live next door. This man, Ricky Martin, calls himself a pastor. He's made it his mission to try to rehabilitate the men. He houses them in trailers in his backyard and requires them to attend his church.
Well, there's always a fear. Even when we go to bed at night, we're afraid they could break in.
Chief Deputy District Attorney C.J. Robinson tells me neighbors won't have to live with that fear for much longer. A bill was passed recently that makes it illegal for sex offenders in Chilton County to live this close together. The 7 remaining sex offenders here have to be out by July 1st.
This might be the only chance I ever have as a prosecutor to try to take steps on the front end if there's something I can do to keep a child from being victimized.
Deborah is grateful her worst fears
He could do God knows what.
haven't become a reality, and that soon Grandma's house will be a place of carefree family fun.
And I did talk with that pastor, Ricky Martin, and he didn't want to be recorded for an interview. However, he did tell me he hopes the convicted sex offenders continue their relationship with Christ when they leave his property. Caitlin McCauley, WIAT 42 News coverage you can count on.